All right, hello. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial about how to utilize this budget tool, especially for those who are Reserve National Guardists. There are a couple things that are different compared to how you would use it as an active duty service member. So I just wanted to make sure that anyone that is on that side of the Army does not have any outstanding questions. So let's get started. Going into our Start Here page. Obviously, if you're Reserve or National Guard, you're going to click that here in your component. Let's just do National Guard. So this will obviously change to drill pay. And from here, you're going to change, let's just keep it at the O1 scale. You're going to change to your 4 drill pay for O1. So that's going to be $533 and some change. Control C. And you're going to paste 1, 2, 3 paste options to make sure it's only the numbers, not the format. Civilian monthly pay, this is where you put in your income on the civilian side. Let's just do 5,000 just because. And in here, you're going to see it's going to update everything for you, including TSP percentage, your Roth savings, 401k savings will also be in there as well. All right, let's move into our general budget. So obviously, if you're Reserve National Guard, you won't be getting these allotments. It's only for active duty or when you're on active duty orders, but it will still have your drill pay and your civilian pay and give you the option to add any additional allotments that you might have. From here, you're going to go into your LES and you're going to add your deductions. You're also going to add in any deductions from your civilian pay stub employment in there to make sure that it equals the total deductions you have between both your military and your civilian side. From there, that will calculate your total monthly takeaway pay. And for instance, here we can see that since I changed it from active duty to National Guard, we're actually under our budget. So, we can move around and say, oh, we're only going to spend $100 a month on food. And just for an example, get us into the green a little bit. Other than that, all of your budgeting and everything works exactly the same as the active duty side. Put in your current cash savings, do what you need to with your budget to make it the way you need to make sure that you're getting savings every month. If you don't have a 401k, you can switch to no 401k if you're just working a side job or something that doesn't have benefits. And other than that, we're going to move on to TSP and pay projections, which is where things get a little bit more complicated, but also not too hard to understand. So when you come over to your pay and TSP projections, you're going to see right away that these numbers look way messed up and hyperinflated. You're not going to have $2 million in your TSP by the time you're done with the Army as a reservist. But that is not the spreadsheet that is messing up. That is simply because I preloaded it with the base pay of an active duty officer here. So instead, what you're going to want to do is read up here and say you're going to put in your 1 month drill pay instead of your active duty equivalent. So you're going to go over to your 2026 pay chart, 1 month drill pay right there, $138 and some change. Paste with the 1, 2, 3, just the values. And you'll see that that gives you a lot better of an idea of what you're going to be contributing. I'm going to go ahead and fill out this whole thing off camera with the exact same thing, just on the one drill pay side, and you guys can get a look at what it will be for you guys. So this is what it would look like if you take the same officers, but on the guard side, and completed it with your one drill pay. Now, if you guys have the availability to, since the guard is a part-time job unless you're on orders, I would recommend bumping this number up if you have the budget. So if you wanted to put your TSP percentage all the way up to, a good chunk of it, since, really this shouldn't be anything that you need for income. You can even put in like 60%. Obviously, this would throw off our budget. You guys can fix that yourself, but you can see that you get to a much better looking number when you put in these higher percentages, even if you're guard. So take advantage of that. If you have the room within your civilian income to treat your guard income as an investment opportunity, then go right ahead. And you can still do the same manual TSP that I taught you guys in the tutorial, where after you hit captain, let's say you're assuming you're going to have a higher paying job by now, you can even go up to 100%, fill it all the way down the list, and get to a much higher number by the time you're done with the army. So it is what you make it. But hopefully this answers any questions that you might have about how to fill out your pay and TSP projections for the guard. Really the last thing, and the only other thing that I would like to mention before ending off this video, is that obviously the pension is different. Don't get the same pension as active duty, but all of that will automatically be changed the second that you click that you're a guardist or a reservist over in your Start Here page. It already knows what you are and it changes your pension because of that. It's assuming you're getting 78 points per year and mapping it out for however many years you're saying you're going to be in the Army. And that's a basic 1,560 retirement points. Pretty much what this means is you didn't go on any deployments, you didn't go on get any active duty orders, you were simply having a standard good year for 20 years in a row. But obviously you can manually enter retirement points if you go on orders or if you, for any other reason, collect additional retirement points. And from there, it will automatically calculate your pension percentage, your pension amount based off of your base pay that you put. Make sure you always put the active duty base pay for the rank that you are guessing you will achieve by the time retirement happens, not any guard pay. And it does the inflation for you. And just like I taught you guys earlier, you can adjust back for inflation and see what you got going for you at the end of your career as a guard member. Now, obviously this says $125,000. That's not the same as what you put here as your civilian monthly pay. So the easiest way to fix that is there's a little drop down here. That number that shows up is 12 times whatever you put in that civilian monthly income, and it will fix it for you. And as you go along, every time you get a pay bump or change jobs, you just update that, and then you're just going to have to come back here and reselect the new number that shows up in that list, and everything will be updated for you. Other than that, there shouldn't be any other discrepancies between Guard and Reserve or National Guard components. If anyone has any additional questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer them right away. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck with your investments. Last thing before I go is, if for any reason any of you watching has not purchased this template and you wish to use it, the link for purchasing it will be in the description down below. Thank you.